You want to connect with his character. So Paul was saying, I want to know your values. I want to understand your principles. I want to know your names. I want to know what it means. When they say you are holy, what do you mean? When they say you are righteous, what do you mean? When you say you are true and just, what do you mean? I want to understand your value system and your principles that govern the kingdom. Paul was saying, I want to know you. I want to understand you. I want to remind you that in Mark chapter 3, verse 13 downwards, from Mark chapter 3, 13 downwards, Jesus Christ had an all-night vigil to recruit men into leadership. Amen. To recruit men into leadership. All through the night praying. And when he finished, he called them unto himself. And he said, first, I am recruiting you that you may be with me. Yes. And that is where the church doesn't want. That is where many of us don't want. Before you do the works, I want you to first be with me. Why do you need to be with me? To understand me. To understand what I stand for. And I tell you, that requires discipline and sacrifice. The world is waiting for our manifestation. But Jesus is waiting first that we may know him. That we may understand him. Ladies and gentlemen, we have what we call general revelation of God and special revelation of God. General revelation of God is just about what the eyes can see. But the specific revelation, the special revelation of Jesus Christ is the one that brings you to the throne. The one that ushers you into the inner court. This Bible speaking in John chapter 1 verse 14 says, and the word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld him as like the only begotten Son of God, full of truth, full of grace. We need to allow the word to become flesh in our lives. And so Paul was saying, I want to know this Jesus because I want to walk in power. I want to see his glory. So I want to know him. What does it mean to understand Jesus, to know who he is? I will give you a few reasons because I want us to pray. Number one, Paul was praying. Walking with Jesus reveals his nature to us. Isaiah chapter 6. In the year King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. Isaiah has been prophesying from chapter 1 to chapter 5. But in chapter 6, he encountered the Lord. He met the Lord. And as soon as he met the Lord, he saw the nature of God. That he's holy. He's righteous. He said, in the year King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. And he was high and lifted up. And his train fills the temple. The angels cry, holy, holy, holy is the Lord. So Paul was saying, I want to know the person of Jesus because I want to understand the nature of God. When I walk with him, he reveals his nature to me. Number two, when I walk with him, he reveals my fallen nature. Wow. When I walk with him, I see my limitations. When I walk with him, I see my humanity. When I walk with him, I understand that is by mercy and grace I stand before him.